Hi guys, so I'm gonna read the Zatara story in New York World's Fair Comics #1. Um, just to give you guys a warning, there's some racist stuff later on in the comic, or what we would consider racist back then, the 30s. They didn't know any better. 1930s. Uh, in and there's also there's a lot of grammatical stuff. I've seen, like, there's really bad typos in that, because this was intended as a promotional comic. So yeah, there's a lot of typos. But Zatara, the Master Magician and the World's Fair exhibit by Fred Gardenier. How the necklet of the Chinese Princess Tilu was brought to and exhibited at the World's Fair. Zatara, the Master Magician, adventures, securious, and niches of our globe. Uh, I know it. I know Zatara has an Italian accent. I can't do an Italian. Whenever I try to do it, it sounds like a Mario from Mario Brothers. It sounds like a Mario. So yeah, I'll just speak normally. Unless you guys want me to. I don't know, but I speak really bad as Zatara, or with an Italian accent. But anyway, I'm curious as to why Gordon called me. He said it was urgent. Elmer Gordon Incorporated. Yes, I want you to go into Inner Mongolia after the fabled jade necklace of the Princess Ti Lo of the Ming Dynasty. I want to exhibit it at the fair. There may be danger, which is why I selected you. Here are your instructions. I'll be only too glad to go. Zatara tells faithful bodyguard and servant of the new arrangements. We'll have to be careful, Tong. Other people wants this necklace. It's supposed to be inaccessible. Me tired, New York. Me happy that danger come. Off to Mongolia. Unknown to Zayak, Zatara. Others have already heard of his search. The gangplank falls. Aka Joe, ho ho. But Zatara is not caught so easily. He gestures, and suddenly they are supported by a magic staircase. You have been crushed against the ship, sir. I guess the danger has started. Me glad those steps came along, master. I'm curious, Tong, as to how much these people who desire us out of the way know, or if they are guessing. Later at the ship's bar. May I stand at the bar? I'm Rogers. Gladly. 2 sidecars. 2 hours later. Now I'll show you what real drinking is. The magician empties a bottle of whiskey into the punch bowl. To the man's astonished gaze, apparently downs a punch bowl full of spirits. Fill it up again. Me never see you drink like that, master. A simple trick, Tong. I never touched a drop of the stuff. Look out! A Chris just escapes Zatara. Or a knife. Yeah, again, the spelling mistakes are probably, I think this is the worst spelling mistakes I've ever seen in a comic. To be completely honest, like, the spelling, it's not even like recognizable words. It's that bad. Some of these, but me see no one, master. A nice little souvenir. There are people who have guessed our goal, Tong. They tried to get me drunk to make sure that backfired. So they tried to put me out of commission. Me like to get a hold of them, master. And so next morning, I think we owe it to Gordon not to take unnecessary risks. Tong, we'll stay in our stateroom the remainder of the voyage. I think that's the wiser course. No use in advertising our mission and ourselves too much, as I expect enough trouble. Days later, the boat enters the harbor of Shanghai. We'll go to the Explorers Club. This is where I should be able to make preparations for an escort into inner China. So yeah, you can already see Yeah, the designs of the Chinese people. Yeah, but at the Explorers Club, so Gordon sent you, eh? I'll be only too glad to be of service to you. Yes, I'll arrange for a guard. You'll have to beware of the bandits in the interior. They're mean fellows. I am deeply grateful. Yeah, the expedition gets underway and penetrates deep into the barren countryside. Yeah, like they don't even look like they're they don't even look like human beings. They're actually drawn that like. Anyway, I'm not gonna talk about it. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna talk about it. It's really well. I kind of have to. Like Jesus Christ. But anyway, in the mountain region, fierce eyes watch the little procession. This mode of progress becomes too slow and wearisome. Gordon wanted speed, he shall have it. At the first gesture of Zatara's gifted hand, the entire expedition begins to fly. I, a wizard of old. Thank our ancestors we did not attack him. In another sleep we shall be at the palace of Tilo Tong. That X shows the palace where is hidden the jade necklace of the Ming princess. In due time, the expedition reaches the fabled palace of Tilo. You are to await us here. We go to fetch the necklace. Beware of the curse of Tilo, white man. Spooky palace, master. Whoever shall take a thing in this place bears the curse with him the curse of Tilo, ancient princess of the Ming family. Look, this is the way, all right. This is where the legend says Tilo dwelt, and where the necklace shall be found. Master, see there. Their goal lies before them, the necklace of Tilo. We're successful, Tong. Is the curse of Tilo is a beginning? Chinese bandits swarm on the helpless coolies and demolish the little caravan. Let the white fool bring forth the treasure. The curse shall be on his head while we take the necklace. Meanwhile, this necklace is priceless, Tong. It's worth a fortune. What an item to add to Gordon's famous collection, to be exhibited at the World's Fair. Suddenly, Zatara gets a look outside. Aha, Tong. The bandits have slaughtered our coolies. Okay. I don't know if that's a racial slur or not. I hope it's not. I really hope this video might actually be taken down. Yeah, I think it's about time someone taught these Chinese bandits a few things, Tong, so that white men may be safe from them in the future? The future. Okay. Let's see if suddenly the Mongols begin to shrink. Aye, what happens? It is the curse of Tilo. We become as little as children. And becomes as dolls sitting on huge saddles. Zatara and Tong come out to inspect the little men. Why, what tiny men, Tong? I don't know. I think I should put like a disclaimer at the video. I should put a disclaimer because yeah, I don't know. I don't feel comfortable with this. I, wizard, magician, give us back our slides. We pledge loyalty. Hodep, though. Wizard, we acknowledge you are our chief. We'll escort you to safety. Later, as the magician and Tong ride with the bandits, a violent wind rises. This is the curse of Tilo, white wizard. Aye. Nonsense. The dead have no power to harm the living. But the windstorm becomes more violent. It is the curse, master, even as the bandit said. How silly, Tong. And yet the wind grows more violent by the minute. The windstorm becomes a cyclone. Truly the curse of Tilo. Master, help! Tong beareth Garm. Tong turns to stone. Zatara exerts his powerful will, rendering his body heavier than lead. There were unknown forces at work, Tong. A 10-hour blow like that is unheard of. Perhaps there is something into that curse of Tilo after all. It is a long walk back to Shanghai, Tong. How about a private train? A few hours later, Shanghai again, Tong, now for a boat and home. A new interruption in the streets of Shanghai. Yanaka, sir. Yeah, Lake CU. Well, what's this now? Well, we'll come along. I don't know, I might as well say, because, I mean, I'll read the Mandarin, Iron Man Mandarin, so I might as well say that. Mandarin Lake CU. And yeah, okay. I am honored to welcome the discoverer of the necklace of Tilo. So you found that already. And now, having escaped the storm of Tilo's wrath, you face the anger of me, whose song, Afghan soul. The Mandarin is overcome with surprise as the soldier goes up in smoke. As for you, to show how you violated the laws of hospitality, you shall wear rags forever. Whatever you put on shall turn at once to rags. Now as a shadow I cast myself to part your cursed room, or roof. These people believe in the greatness of their curses, Tong. What now? Master, look, man of many drinks. Yes, Rogers. Who couldn't drink? I wonder. Suddenly in a narrow alley, Zatara is attacked. My, what a trying city. Gesturing in self-defense, the magician affects the weapons of his attackers. I think I'll leave you there to reflect upon your misspent lives. Excuse me for the few moments, Tong. I must find Rogers at once. This ought to save time. Rogers sees the gigantic Zatara striding towards him. I found the necklace of T-Load, Rogers. Your thugs tried to kill me, just as your men tried to slip the gangplank from out under me. I know you're a rival collector of Gordons and would like the necklace for yourself, you see. I know you. Tell me, do I drop you down on Shanghai a mile below, or do you stop annoying me? You win, Zatara. I'm through fighting. Only put me down safe and sound. By boat and plane, Zatara rushes to New York City. Taxi. Elmer Gordon Inc. And hurry, driver. We have to be at the opening of the World's Fair in a couple hours. You got it? Yes, and it had quite a time of it, all told. An hour later, just for the opening of the New York World's Fair. Some necklace master, and some fun getting it too. The end. So yeah, that story was very weird, but I don't know if it'll get age restricted or not. It might, I don't know. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I wanted to do the main World's Fair comics, or the World's Fair stories. Because I did Sandman and Superman, so I might as well, I did, that's why I did Zatara. The next comic I'll be reading is Fantastic Four number 60. And that'll be the last Fantastic Four I'll do in a while, because I want to focus more on the Golden Age stories, unless you guys want me to read a specific Fantastic Four issue. I won't be reading like the storylines, because I want to focus on the Golden Age comics. But I want to go from the beginning, like chronologically. I like going chronologically. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, you like, comment, or subscribe. If you want me to read a specific comic, just let me know in the comments down below. And I'll see you later.